Let's see. Back up. Are we live? Not on my end. I'm not seeing it on my end yet. There we go. Okay. Welcome back. That was not my fault. So good timing. This is the second half of the red emotion, which is incredibly cycle based. So now that we've completely thrown our timing off for the start here, let's see what happens, because I have no idea what the timings are going to be like. So yeah, this is going to be an adventure for all of us. Normally, I have very precise and very specific cycles that I have to start at the beginning of this section and carry it through about 6 full minutes of cycles without really any mistakes, about 2 seconds worth of forgiveness. But now it doesn't really matter. We'll see what happens and where everything is lined up. This guy here is Lenny. Lenny is also RNG, depending on where he's going to be. We got right side Lenny, so that's awesome. Right side Lenny is what we want. So no time loss RNG there. Okay, that's 100% my fault. I should have made that cycle. I'm going to blame Sloa, though, actually. I'm going to say that it was the cycles and having to stop, and that threw me off. It wasn't, but I'm going to say that it was. So yeah, so that section back there with the pressure plate, the further left that you trigger the pressure plate, the less time you're going to have to wait back at the center to move over to the right side. However, the further left you trigger it also means the less time that you're going to have to make that first seesaw that I missed. So I thought I had given myself enough marathon safety there, not doing it all the way on the left, but I still messed it up. And you see I had to wait a bunch of time there. No matter what, you have to wait there, so can't beat that cycle. So there's an interesting physics quirk in this game that we refer to as insta-heavies. So the heavy animation takes about half a second to do when you start it. However, there are some times that you can do frame-perfect heavies and instantly get them. Right there was one of them, and I didn't get it. So, didn't get to show it off. But if you do a frame-perfect heavy into a big rock formation or off the edge of a ledge, then you can instantly open into your heavy, because the game doesn't know how to handle a situation where you're opening your heavy into another object. So that tiny little rock guy at the beginning that was RNG, that's our boy Lenny. His larger counterpoint, his name is George. We're going to meet him up here. For whatever reason, George is not RNG, but Lenny is. That's part of why I was talking about everything being cycle-based. It all comes down to George's cycle right here, because it is not. And so we didn't make any sort of George cycle. Normally, we're catching him, like, very precisely. Oh, okay, that's gonna happen. Cool. All kinds of George issues right now. All of these still slow as fault. Not mine. Cool. But yeah, so basically, if you start the section and you have perfect movement the entire time, the mistake and cycle, then it winds up snowballing, because you're going to have another cycle up to this Ferris. Slow. I have to keep going.